Okay, you guys, it's huge honor for Mike. Let's see what I did there. So for deep half concepts, I think the biggest concept is utilizing your core to elevate your partner's hips over your hips. Once I get the hips on top of me, whether I decide to go for the waiter sweep, if they post out, come out the back door, whatever the case may be, I have manipulation of his body because I control his hips. In the same way we control the hips on top with pressure and keeping them flat to maintain dominant position, on the bottom we have to be able to control the hips to elevate and get sweeps and knock them off their base. So for half, we're here in the deep half of guard is what we're gonna go to. I always start knee shield. It's just, that's what I'm gonna do. Once I get to half guard, I establish this. I know I talk about it a lot when I teach half stuff. Everybody, look out, baby. Don't walk in front of the phone, okay? Everybody's here helping us. I always get here to kill the momentum. I don't want him to have any momentum with his passes. And unless I have them, if I have the momentum for a sweep.
I love you, Daddy.
I love you too, baby. Look out, okay? Mwah. Hey, look out. You can't stand in front of the phone. Back up. Go sit down, okay? Thank you so much. You're such a big girl. Anyway, I kill the momentum. So if I already have the sweep going, I'd keep going. But I stopped to kill his momentum. That's why I established my knee shield. From here, I like to frame across. I can go cross collar into gi. The pants is good. I don't want him controlling my bottom arm. That's what's going to be one thing that's important. For deep half, something that helps a lot, guys, is even if I'm grabbing collars and framing, when I go to elevate Mike, I like to make a V grip in the armpit and push him. A lot of times when people are taught to go to deep half, they're talking about getting this underhook and then you rock them up and you get them. But you see how I still had to switch to that V grip in the armpit? Competing wise, I'm a lightweight these days. I walk around at 172 when I'm fat, you know? Mike, how much do you weigh right now? 205?
Yeah, sure. That sounds great.
Yeah, so I'm being generous. So for me to move someone larger, you gotta have the leverage in the post, right? And I find with the underhook, I don't have as much power. But if I make this V grip in his armpit, now, and I can do the same thing in the knee instead of underhooking. As I come underneath Mike and I lower my knee shield, I bring my knees to my chest and I see how I extend this V grip up. That's a lot easier way to get lift and get his weight onto his hands for me. So now his hips are light because I have all his weight forward on his hands and I can start crawling my way down his leg to here. Scoop Mike, right there. So when I get to here, guys, it's imperative I find the kneecap and then I bring my elbow down to my hip. Mike, move your leg.
Yeah, I don't want to.
It's really uncomfortable. My ear needs to be glued to his inner thigh and then I have good posture. I'm pulling his foot away from him and I'm straight, move your hand. Sorry. And I'm straightening my back. So if his weight's here on his hands, I'm just gonna come out the back door. I'm not gonna try and get fancy and do cool sweeps. Just come out the back and take the back. But if he sits back onto his base, here, pulling the knee, rotate. I like to catch the collar immediately because they're gonna be throwing triangles and trying to push your head away. So grabbing things and climbing up, putting all your shoulder pressure in your partner's belly as you climb your way to the pass once you hit the sweep. If you don't, they're gonna try and triangle you. It's a pain in the ass. Those are your basic deep half concepts. The biggest takeaway is proper posting and using your core to elevate. Don't try and elevate them with your arms or your legs. It's all your legs, arms, and core at once. And that'll really change your success with deep half.